you actually came here to watch a review, did you? Because fuck it, I'm already screwing this up enough. That's what I get for just picking up a random guitar from my wall and expecting it to be in tune. That's what I get. And it's probably still going to fall back out of tune. Let me try that again. Good enough. All Killer No Filler. Second album from Sum 41 that I'm going to review. So let's get started. I've been listening to this album for, oh god, I don't even know how long. I think this came out in 2001? Maybe 2000, I'm pretty sure it was 2001 though. And, shut up, bird. Anyway, Fat Lip was very big at the time, and I didn't really care for it that much then, and to be honest, I don't really care for it that much now. I mean, it's not a bad song, but there's so many other good songs on this album that the singles kind of got, I don't know, pushed to the back for me. It took a back seat. Like, In Too Deep, I mean, I like In Too Deep, and I definitely can listen to it a lot more than, say, Fat Lip, just because I didn't overdo it so much, but I don't know, it's still one of those songs where I don't need to listen to it every time it comes on the shuffle. That being said, Motivation was one of those singles that I kind of didn't overdo. You know, I didn't see it always played on the radio that much. I don't remember if it was the second or the third single that they did, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't the first. It was so long ago that it's hard to even really remember. But anyway, Motivation was a good song. I definitely liked the video a lot. I remember always watching that video, but yeah, even though I watched that one so much, I never really got sick of that one. Maybe I just feel like it's a better song in general. I don't know. But, you know, the whole album as a whole, for the most part, it's pretty solid. And I feel like if you want something, Sum 41, that is definitely like the most pop-punk sort of thing they did, I feel like this is the album to go to. I don't think Underclass Hero is going to do it for you, because I just feel like it's not as good as this. In a lot of ways, but I'll get to that when I review that CD. And I mean, Half Hour Power's definitely got some good pop punk stuff on it, but it's got a lot of kind of metal influence stuff on there too, so I don't really feel like it's the best overall representation for a pop punk album. But anyway, this one, I mean, Nothing on My Back, it's a pretty solid song. The intro, which I didn't even really mention yet, is really cool. You know, it's unique. I don't think there's really many other bands, at least in this genre, really doing an intro like that. So I think that's pretty cool. But at the same time, you know, I definitely prefer there to be actual music on songs, but, you know, whatever. I listen to a lot of metal bands that do a lot of similar stuff to that, so I guess it's something I'm just used to. Never Wake Up is a good song. It's short. I don't really feel like it's particularly a strong song. I mean, even if it was a 3-minute song or a 4-minute song, I feel like I'd be like, okay, you know, it's a good song, but, you know, it's not really a standout track for me. Fat Lip, I already kind of talked about that one. Rhythms, I think, is awesome. That's definitely one of my favorite songs. I love the drums in it too. But that was always one of those songs that I kind of forgot about for a little while, and then, like, I don't know, maybe in the past like 5 years or something, I kind of picked it back up, and, you know, I've definitely listened to it a lot more since then. Motivation, I kind of mentioned already. In Too Deep, I kind of talked about already. I do like the guitar solo on that one, and the video is awesome. If you guys don't know, they do sort of a play on, I think the movie was Back to School. It was with Rodney Dangerfield, and with like the whole swimming thing and just like the bouncing off the multiple diving boards and stuff. That was totally from that movie, if you didn't know. So that's a cool song. I like Summer a lot. That one's definitely one of my favorite Sum 41 songs. Just a great overall pop punk song. Handle This is awesome. I love that it's not, you know, just a fast, or at least sort of fast, pop punk song. It's definitely got, like a slower jam feel to it, and a lot of the guitars in it are really cool, and I just feel like it's a good change of pace from like the rest of the album, at least up until that point, because I mean, you still got Heart Attack later in the album, which is kind of similar to Handle This, I think, anyway, but a little different. And I definitely feel like the album needed something like that, and I love that song, and I feel like a lot of the fans really like that song a lot too. Crazy Amanda Bunkface is a good song, but it's another one of those ones where I'm just like, okay, yeah, it's a good song. It's Sum 41. All right, I'll listen to it, but I don't feel like it's nearly as strong as Handle This or Rhythms or Summer or anything like that. All She's Got, I do like a lot. I think the lead guitar in that is really cool. That kind of comes and goes, and I don't really remember. I think he's definitely using some effects on the guitar, which is something they don't do that often. Maybe Dave a little bit, do like some wah and whatever else. But I don't know. I just think it's a cool song, and they don't overdo it, and they definitely keep a lot of guitar in it, which is really cool. So, Heart Attack, like I said, I really like. But yeah, I do like that it's like a slower sort of jam. Pain for Pleasure. I can't talk tonight. Pain for Pleasure is a great song. Definitely gives me like an Iron Maiden sort of feel, which is not a bad thing. I love Iron Maiden, and I definitely like hearing Steve-O sing more. I mean, I know he sings a little bit on a song here or there, and I know he does a couple parts on the next album, Does This Look Infected, and maybe even more later down the road. I don't even remember, to be quite honest. But he has a really great metal voice, and I feel like the whole song is just great. So I don't know if I'd really say it's my favorite, but I think it's an awesome way to just close out the album, because after listening to that whole thing, you are not expecting that at the end, especially like the first time you hear it. And yeah, it's just a solid song. So anyway, that's pretty much all I have to say about it. I mean, I don't know if I'd ever call it my favorite Sum 41 album, but I'd probably put it as my second favorite. And overall, it's just a great album. It's something that I definitely got more a fan of over the past maybe like, I don't know, 5-10 years or whatever. It took a little while after it came out for me to really appreciate it and to really like it, because Does This Look Infected was definitely like the album that really got me into them. And I don't know, this one kind of fell by the wayside for me for a little while, but it's definitely getting back up there for me. So I definitely feel like this will be an album that I listen to for a very long time, unlike some of their other albums. So you'll just have to figure out what albums those are when I review them. So let me know what you think of this album. Let me know what you think about the things I said, if you agree, disagree, whatever. And like I said, I plan to be doing the rest of their albums, whether or not I love them or hate them. So be prepared. Hopefully I don't disappoint you too much. So keep an eye out for Does This Look Infected. I'll talk to you later.